effort from this team?
Yeah, I mean, just played it outstanding. I mean, why would they give up 140? So it doesn't happen often in the NFL. So, yeah, I mean, anytime you can pitch a shutout, just dominate the way they did, get off the field, had a ton of possessions, a lot of opportunities today.
Did you sense that the team was coming off of the last game in the week? Did you sense that there was,
Yeah, I mean, didn't know what to expect. I mean, this team was pretty upset after last week with ourselves, really felt like we all kind of had a hand on what went on last Sunday, and had a great week in Youngstown, and came out. Obviously, the guys came out ready to play. Like I said, anytime defense plays like that, it makes it easy on us.
Guys leading into nothing at halftime, but I'm sure you felt like.
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, we left a few points out there. I think in half, missed one or two of the field goals at that point, but even you're thinking you can convert down there in the red zone, getting touchdowns. Felt good about it, but at the same time, the score is still 10-0. So you can feel good all you want, but until they're still one play away from getting back in the game. So.
What was it like to watch on the sideline? I think we've all seen what Colin could do. We saw the exhibition season and stuff, but to see it finally unleashed in a regular season game, what does it look like from your perspective?
It was fun. It was great. I mean, effective. I mean, for sure. I mean, that would be an understatement. I mean, what do you like 3 rushes for 50 yards? So, he's a good player, and happy for him. He works extremely hard. He can help this team. So it's fun to see him get out there and have success.
At the same time, I mean, it's a 3rd and 6 at the 7, and you're coming off the field.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not an issue. I don't care. We scored. He ran it in. I mean, don't care.
At what point did you know during the week that was going to be it?
All weeks. Yeah, and it's been. I mean, I didn't know how much it was going to get used. I mean, this isn't the only week we've had Cap as giving him a package, and he's had some plays, and you just don't know whether or not it's going to get called, and this was the week.
How did you like how Mario Manningham helped spark you?
Played good. Those guys played good outside. We didn't. When we called their numbers, especially Mario, made plays, especially with the ball in his hand. Yards after catch. Made a nice play on the little receiver screen. Another nice play on the reverse. So.
Any extra edge this week going into this after what happened last week? I mean, was it always a typical Sunday morning?
No, for sure. I think just the whole week, more edge, for sure. I think, yeah, I mean, just bad taste in our mouth the entire week. I don't think that goes away after a day. It's not like a 24-hour rule. I think it just, sits around. And you talked about it, the first quarter of the season, first 4 games, and the expectation was that, be 3-1. We wanted to finish that, be 3-1 out of the first quarter of the season, and got it done today.
Quiet locker room before the game, or was it a rowdy?
No, I mean, especially right before, guys were amped up pretty good. I thought there was great energy, especially for the whole East Coast game. I think the Youngstown thing's great because you can usually sense it. It's tough to come out here east and play for us the 10 a.m. kickoff and pregame to sense, a lot of energy. It's it's early for us, and wasn't the same this week. Guys were jacked up. I liked it.
Who were the ringleaders for the game?
A bunch of guys. I couldn't name anybody, but a lot of energy just going around.
Alex, the expectation was to be 3-1 after 4 games.
After last Sunday. No, the expectation heading into the season was not to be 3-1. It was to win the first quarter.
I just needed.
Yeah, sorry. After Sunday, yeah, we couldn't get that one back.
And
So.
a follow-up on that, you said you had a bad taste in your mouth after
Yeah.
last week. Is that gone?
Yeah, I mean, this certainly helps. Yeah, for sure. Yes.
Alex, you might have answered it already. I just wanted to ask about game plan. Not having Darrelle Revis for the Jets, it's obviously going to change what they do a little bit. And then the first play of the game, you go right over the top to Crabtree. I was just wondering what you saw out there, and was that something you guys were looking to exploit on?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to expect with him out. He's a great player, but didn't know if that was going to change how they called a game. You turn on the film, and when games he hadn't played, they're still very aggressive. So we didn't know what was going to happen. So it came out first play, and we liked it. Liked the matchup and liked the shot. And, they came out in coverage. Kind of played coverage a lot all day, I felt like, until the end. And, it was a good play, though. Crab made a good route and won.
And is that something that, with Manningham, I know all those years with the Giants, that was something he was kind of known for. So seeing him come back here and get down the field a lot, seemed like he was more involved than what you guys had in the first few games. Was it that look that you saw that you liked? be able to go back to them?
Well, yeah, I mean, especially there on third down, they were going to challenge us. That was the challenge down. You know, these corners like to come up and press, especially Cromartie, get his hands on you, and you know, we were going to have to defeat some of that downhill. You know, down the field. Sorry, and you know, took some shots, left some stuff out there, but I mean, great to get the win. You know,